San Francisco 49ers running back and playoff hero Raheem Mostert's agent announced formally on Wednesday that they will be seeking a trade away from the Niners absent a long-term extension. Okay. The 6-year running back initially signed a 3-year, $8.7 million deal last offseason as primarily a special teams player before he blew up. Almost had a 1,000-yard season, did big things in the playoffs, etc. So first off, good luck with all that. You have a one-hit wonder running back who just turned 28. Again, good luck convincing the Niners or good luck convincing a team to give up trade assets and then sign a 28-year-old running back. But, is what it is. Second, this is a very common tactic in contract negotiations, especially when they get contentious. We're going to take our ball and go home. Frankly, I'm surprised it hasn't come up in the Dalvin Cook talks. Now, there's been some rampant speculation, mainly on our part. It's like, hey, what if the Vikings traded Dalvin? Where should he go? Top 5 trade destinations. The Niners were actually included in our video as a top 5 trade destination because I don't believe in Mostert long term, right? So the question is, why hasn't Dalvin's camp crossed that Rubicon yet? And like we said, it's extremely common as heck in contract negotiations. We've already seen the holdout aspect from Dalvin Cook. So why haven't we had any formal or leaked sources? Sources close to Dalvin Cook say that he would be open to a trade. We haven't seen any of that. And we've seen it pop up several times in recent acrimonious running back contract negotiations. Le'Veon Bell, obvious one. Melvin Gordon as well with the Chargers. Even Zeke to a degree. So why? Why hasn't it popped up? So Dalvin is still young, 24 years old, 1 year left on his rookie deal before you have to pay him, and he is eminently tradable. And when he's healthy, for our money, he's the top running back in the NFL. At minimum, he's top 3. So question is, why? What is up? So the easiest answer, as we've talked about, that negotiations are going swimmingly. Like we've said, like we've hypothesized, no noise is good news in contract negotiations. There's no need to upset the apple cart, piss off the other side when things are going well and you're dealing, with fairness on both sides, right? So Vikings and Dalvin, I still believe will likely come together, compromise on a deal. Probably will be in the $13 to $14 million per year range. Probably a 2-year deal disguised as a 3-year deal. I would be fine with that. As we said, love Dalvin Cook, and again, you're betting on the come a little bit. You want him to stay healthy for a full 16-game season, but if he does, it's perfect, right? But also, here's the key point. I don't think Dalvin wants to leave. I think that he knows that in this team, in this system, he's got it pretty damn good. So he certainly wants to stay here, wants to get paid, for sure. And if it comes down to it, getting paid somewhere else, that makes more sense than just playing in a perfect scheme for him. But, you have one of the last run-first head coaches in Mike Zimmer, the guy who said over and over again he wants to pound the rock. You have a running back aficionado in Gary Kubiak, who's turned 1,000-yard rushers out of nobodies. Imagine what he can do with an actual somebody. Also, with Diggs gone, there's a real chance that Dalvin Cook is the second leading receiver on the team in 2020. For real, right? So Dalvin does not want to leave this spot. He wants to get paid, first and foremost, a secure, at least one good contract, because running backs, we know you basically get one good contract. But also, if he wants to blow up and be a superstar and then potentially get paid again and then rack up accolades, Pro Bowls, All Pros, rushing titles, Minnesota is the perfect place for him. And so if he stays healthy, he will get that work. He will get that stank. And hell, he could be 97, 98 Terrell Davis with Gary Kubiak, both 2,000-yard from scrimmage seasons, including a 2,000-yard rushing season in 98. That would have been a great Super Bowl, by the way. The 98 Vikings against the 98 Broncos. Woo! It may have been not so great without John Randall, but going down hypotheticals. But, Mostert, pulled that card because he has nothing to lose. He's lowly paid. Age is working against him. And also, is that iron ever going to be hotter for Raheem Mostert? Probably not. So it's understandable why he's doing that. Dalvin has a lot to lose. Like, if he demanded a trade, the Vikings could be like, cool, hold my beer, ship him somewhere for a second-round pick on a terrible team that hates running the ball and won't pay him. So that's extremely possible. So I think that's why Dalvin and his camp have been sort of walking on eggshells and haven't pulled that final lever of asking a trade quite yet, because it opens up Pandora's box. That is crossing the Rubicon. All other cliches here. So I think Dalvin understands that him and the Vikings are better together. Still wants to get paid, yes, but the other options, grass ain't greener. There you go. So, your thoughts. Why hasn't Dalvin requested a trade yet? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Pull us on the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.